So many people have helped me to come to this night. Some of you are here, some are far away, some are even in heaven. All of us have special ones who have loved us into being. Would you just take, along with me, 10 seconds to think of the people who have helped you become who you are? Those who have cared about you and wanted what was best for you in life. 10 seconds of silence. I'll watch the time. Whomever you've been thinking about, how pleased they must be to know the difference you feel they've made.
When 2019 was starting to come to a close, I was still trying to work out the kinks of how I'm gonna make this video, and then I saw the Mr. Rogers movie. There's one scene in the Mr. Rogers movie where he asked the other main character to think about who helped him be. Kind of like what you guys saw in the previous clip when Mr. Rogers was giving his speech. And then that really got me thinking, you know, who really helped me be me? I know when I first moved here to the Bay, that was one of my biggest worries. Am I gonna make friends? Like, am I gonna make best friends? And what about my friends back home? But I think no matter what, that bond, that connection that I was really searching for was always with me, and I found that bond and connection with my best friends here, and my best friends back home. They never really changed.
Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, we said New York. No, is this Maine because of Hook? No, we said Maine was at the top.
Oh my god.
What did I say?
That the basic white girl looking for lighting.
I can't. The basic white girl continues her journey to find lighting in the house. Okay. I'll stay here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Did I get it?
Dear gold.
Our Uber really left us. He said goodbye. I'm so embarrassed. You know what I ordered? Me neither. I think I ordered a burrito.
To get the outlet.
I think in the end, though, I'm always thankful for the friendships that I have. It's ridiculous to me to even think about how fast a lot of my friendships have grown, and how long I've known certain friends, and even how long I've known them. Our bond has always, remained intact. Even, I'm doing my thing over here, and they may be doing their thing out in New York. To find friendships like that, it's hard. It does suck, though, when I know I can't be there for certain people. That's one thing that always really does pain me. When I say that, I often think about a lot of the people that I graduated with at Brown, and now we live all over the place, Brandon and Nat are back in New York, Danielle's in DC, and I'm all the way in here in California. Even when I'm thinking about my buddies from high school back home, that's trying to make sure that I'm there for them. I try to be there as much as possible, but sometimes it's really hard. Despite the fact that, you know, we want stability, we want to remain in one place, we want to do things with the same couple people for a couple years. Sometimes that stability isn't guaranteed, and that sucks. I just want to highlight a couple people before I forget. I just want to give a huge shout out to my friend Peter from, not from high school, but from middle school. He and I have been friends for over 10 years now. We've been friends for 13 years. That's bonkers to me. He, along with my friend Miguel, we've known each other the longest, or at least in my life, those are the two people that I've known the longest. We've seen each other grow like crazy, literally grow like crazy. This dude has been there for me so many times, even when I was going back and forth between here and New York during my first year when I was really homesick, or when I was back at Brown just hanging out, playing Xbox, whatever. He's been there.
Okay, now it's a video.
Alright, dude. Right. Subscribe. Not to do me though.
I like how it says specifically don't take.
Subscribe on TikTok.
TikTok. On TikTok. Priorities.
When I was moving here to California for grad school, my buddies threw me a going away / super early birthday party. Let me see if I can find some of this stuff, and I'll put it up here real quick.
Hey, you know who's also
Some of your favorite things not to mention.
What did you say? Oh, I live
One more time.
I know that we want to do the same thing for Peter, and I couldn't be there because I had to go to a conference. I know we talked about it that day, and I know you were chill about it, but it sucks not being there for you. And it's, on literally one of the last days you'll be in New York full time, and I'm sorry. But again, you're a homie with me for life. You're my friend for life, and I can't be more thankful to have you as a friend, as a brother. Even throughout my time at Brown, again, big shout out to the GC Buddies. We had a huge reunion in Montreal, of all places, a place that we all knew we were gonna go to eventually, and we finally did it, and it was awesome. It was good to see everybody, because I know the four of us have not been together in the same place since 2017.
Even though nail polish?
Huh?
Even though nail polish?
No.
A lacquer?
It's not about. No. I have a lacquer.
Do you have anything?
No.
How the hell are you supposed to be reattached to this?
I was kidding.
We went on to form this group that I am so thankful to call a group of 3 of my closest friends here on campus. Damn it. Then again, a huge shout out to my 2 best friends here in California, Sloan and Courtney. You guys have done so much for me, and I can't thank you enough. You guys have given me fun and excitement and just made me happy. Especially during those times when things weren't looking that grand.
Oh, also I've been putting blush on him, by the way. That's what's been happening. It's been some Charlotte Tilbury, some Flower Beauty.
They're 12 and 13.
It really doesn't matter. I'm doing this for me.
Skip the life and then go.
This is like white people's Sade.
Oh,
Now, this is the bomb beyond
Am I
insane.
still here?
Huh?
Am I still here?
I know you can go.
Okay. You can go.
No.
Oh no. Oh fuck. That's the one that fucked up Kevin Hart.
This one isn't my favorite either. Trust me.
Brittany. Happy birthday to you.
And of course, I can't forget everybody else who's helped me out here in California. Shout out Cass. Shout out Laura. Shout out Alex. Shout out Jerome, Miles. Who else? Taylor, Julia. All you guys. Big ups to you guys. Yeah. Again, a lot can change in 3 years. It's funny. My supervisor currently, we were having a conversation about just being in places for a certain amount of time. He asked me, because he knows how much I do possibly want to go back to New York, and he told me that I could go to New York for practicum. In other words, I could go to New York as soon as the summer. Would I want to do that anymore? Would I want to go to New York as that soon? Do I want to go to New York for internship? I don't know anymore. Because in the end, you know, I finally found my family here. You guys know who you are. Finally found my family here. Finally found the people that I'm very thankful to call my family here. And to let that go this early is too premature, to say the least. But for now, I'm just gonna ride it out.